Thank you, everyone. All right, hello and welcome everybody to the recorded broadcast of tonight's game between the West Valley Vikings and the Ohlone College Renegades. The West Valley Vikings are riding a 4-game win streak with an impressive 12-4 record as they come to Ohlone College, who is currently struggling at a 0-3 record. However, they have played 4 games, but the game between Chabot College and Ohlone College was not finished due to time constraints. It became too dark, and for safety reasons, they are postponing that game. It was 21-20 Chabot College in the bottom of the 8th inning with 2 outs and bases loaded in that situation. The game will be continued in the next meeting between those two teams. And now for today's lineup. Batting first is Brooke Anderson. She's playing in center field. Jordan Adami is playing at first base, and she is second. Courtney is playing at shortstop. She's batting third. Nikki is doing the pitching tonight, and she is batting in the 4th spot. Tony is playing at second base, and she's batting in the 5th spot. Devin in the 6th spot, and she is doing the catching tonight. Ash is playing in left field. She's in the 7th hole. Ayana in the 8th hole, and Brianna in the 9th hole. And for today's weather, this morning there was 0% chance of precipitation, and apparently whoever thought of that was misinformed. There is a significant amount of rain. Wind is pushing out to left field by about maybe 2 miles per hour or so. The rain has a chance to last the entire night, which also means that this broadcast/recording may not even make it out into the internet, because I might have to put all this equipment away. And as the two coaches convene at home plate currently, we are going to take a timeout. This afternoon marks the first of a hopeful many softball games that will be produced here on the Gaming Runner YouTube in the YouTube channel of the Gaming Runner Productions, the official sponsor of Ohlone Sports and the official partner of Ohlone College. As the light rain is now turning into heavy rain, and that just bodes even more well for us broadcasters over here. P.S. Ohlone College, please, 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 pretty please build some booths for your broadcaster, your brand new broadcaster. And the Lady Renegades have now taken the field. And again, doing the pitching tonight is Nikki. And on the Athletics website, there were no pitching stats for Nikki available. And as a matter of fact, Jordan and Tony are the two pitchers that have pitched previously for Ohlone College. So Nikki coming in, presumably her first start of the season.
Look at Nikki. Not only has she never pitched, but
And a great little note here that I just heard. Nikki has not pitched before, and she also has not pitched in the rain. All right, standing in now is Amelia. She's coming in with a 275 average to start, and the first pitch is, oh, it did hit her. So it looked like it might have almost hit her, but it hit her right on the top right part of the shoulder. So a first pitch walk. Well, first pitch hit batter, actually. And now standing in is Abby. Because, of course, like we just said, Nikki, who has not pitched before and also has not pitched in the rain, currently pitching tonight for Ohlone College. The first pitch of the second at-bat here is a bouncer to the plate. No move up, though, from Amelia. And the count is now 1-0. Abby standing in with a 205 average, a 314 on-base percentage. She tries to bunt here, and the ball bounces to the plate again, and the runner moves up now to second base. As it's worth noting, tonight's game may very well not actually be called off due to the rain because Ohlone College's field is made of AstroTurf, which works as a blessing and a curse because, of course, the problem is that for pitchers, there's going to be a very severe gripping problem. They will have the same exact grip that they would normally have for pitchers. And there's a bunt here. It's laid down perfectly played right there by Courtney at third base. She gets the first out of the inning. The runner does move up to third here. And standing in now is Maddie Grissom. Maddie batting .425 on the season. Batting from the right side as the first pitch is outside for a ball. And the kick and deal from Nikki here. And it's a swing and a miss for a strike. It was a good breaking pitch to the plate. And an even better block out of Devin to not let the ball get past her. Nikki standing in, and time is called by the infield umpire. And it seems that there's an issue with something that Nikki is wearing, rather.
What's up, Joe?
Nothing about you. Cold?
Am I cold? No? Are you?
All right, and after the timeout, Nikki stands back in a 1-1 count with 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Nikki kicks and deals with the 1-1, and it's just low at the plate for ball 2. And despite the elements having a lot of great spin on her pitches, as that rise ball there just misses the mark. And now it's 3-1. Despite the elements, like I said, her balls so far early on have a lot of movement. She's doing a great job battling the elements as the pitch is inside there for a strike. And now it's a full count here with 1 out in the inning. Nikki with her 3-2 delivery, kicks and deals. This ball is lined, and it's going to get past the infield for a base hit. The runner from third scores, and it is now 1-0 Vikings. So it was a great pitch, but an even better piece of hitting right there out of Maddie. Here's Cassidy. Waiting for the 0-1 delivery in the pitch. Just outside for a ball. The 0-1 delivery is just outside again for a ball. As the rain is now making this table here a giant muddy mess. I need to get some napkins over here or something, some towels. As the 2-0 delivery bounces to the plate, now it's 3-0. And the 3-0 is outside again. And now there's 2 runners on, and here comes Cass. The 0-1 is a strike right in there. As the previous batter was actually Maddie Grissom, my apologies. Now Cassidy is up. She's down 0-1 to start. The 0-1 delivery is bounced to the plate, and both runners are going to move up here. And here comes the 1-1 delivery. Nikki checking the runners. Now she kicks and deals. Another bouncer to the plate, and it's a ball. This has got to be difficult, especially pitching in the rain. Pitching is already as difficult as ever in normal weather, especially in softball with the very unique windup pitchers take. Here's a 3-1 delivery, and it's lined into left field for a base hit and hits the corner. Anderson is up with it, and the throw is cut off, and 2 runners are going to score. Vikings take a 3-0 lead. And so it's a 2 RBI double for Cassidy. And here is Bianca coming into today's game with a 296 average. And she's the designated hitter for this Viking squad. First pitch is in there for a strike. We have one out here in the top of the first inning, 3-0 Vikings. The 0-1 delivery is lined into right for a base hit. Runner is going to score very easily, and on her horse and diving into second base is Bianca for a double. And it's 4-0 for the Vikings. Standing in now is Emma Courtney. She takes the 0 delivery, and it's just high. Now Nikki with her 1-0 delivery. It's outside. It's worth noting Ohlone College does have to work with quite a number of girls playing out of their natural positions, as the numbers for Ohlone are not what they would consider ideal, unfortunately, which has had, in our opinions, a great deal of the struggles for Ohlone College so far, as that's a 4-pitch walk. This Courtney's natural position as catcher. She's playing at third base currently today, and that's just something that you got to take into account, is that when you have a team full of players who are not in their natural positions, a lot of times there is a mismatch. As the first pitch of this at bat is a strike, and now the count is 0-1. Desmyra is in now, Rayna Cruz, and she is tied in the count at 1-1. Cruz is batting at .235 coming into today's game. Nikki outside with a ball. Nikki with the 2-1 delivery cannot get it over the plate. Well outside for a ball. And now Nikki in danger of walking the bases loaded here. The 3-1 delivery, and it's outside for another ball. And now the bases are loaded. And one thing that's great to note that is an observation I'm seeing with my watchful eye is that this Ohlone College squad definitely not getting frustrated, especially Nikki. Just trying to execute out there, trying to get their jobs done. That's something that you got to do, and it's very difficult to sit here and stay in the first inning when you're down 4-0 and bases loaded to stay calm. But these girls are doing a great job staying calm as that ball is lined into right, and it is out of play. And now it's 0-2. But it's the utmost importance to stay patient. Don't let the moment get to you. Understand you have plenty of the game left to go, as the 0-2 delivery is just outside for a ball. So great discipline out of Ohlone so far, and great execution out of the Vikings so far. That's the observation. Nikki with her 1-2 delivery, and it's in there for a foul ball. As Jordan over there at first base almost made an absolutely sensational play. She just missed the line drive, maybe by an inch or two. And it was line foul. And Nikki so far doing a great job just staying tough and staying confident. It's very, as I just said, very difficult to do that, especially when you're not in your natural position, not playing your natural game. But is doing a great job so far. The 1-2. Line and a jumping try from Tony, and it's not going to get there. Anderson throws it into second, and Tony just missed the tag, and that's going to be a 2 RBI double. Score is now 6-0. Tony almost had an amazing jumping try at it. She was just barely missed it. Sending in now is Rayna Cruz. And she lines this one. Courtney does a great job trying to knock it down. The throw back to home is not in time. As it was just completely self-defense out there by Courtney. She had very little time to react and did a great job keeping that ball in front of her. Unfortunately, nothing availing to it. So here's Amelia. As the Vikings have batted around. The first pitch is a ball, and here comes the 1-0 delivery. Inside there for a strike. A good breaking pitch right there out of Nikki. Still has a lot of movement on those breaking pitches so far. The graphic is incorrect, by the way. There are runners at the corners. There we go. As the 1-1 delivery was a ball. In there for a strike on the 2-1 delivery. And now Nikki with her 2-2 delivery. Bounces to the plate. And now here we go with the 3-2 delivery. Nikki home and cannot get the strikeout. And now the bases are loaded. Standing in now is Abby. Was batting .205 before this previous at-bat, and now Coach Marshall going to come out and have a mound visit. I think the conversation is, how are you feeling? Making sure you're okay. You know, stay confident, stay patient. And Coach Marshall, we got to give her a lot of credit. She has a lot of patience with her girls, and she knows how to coach this team very, very well. Puts them in great positions. And let's see here if that mound visit is what this Ohlone team needed. 1 out and bases loaded. And here's Sydney. Just outside for a ball. Sydney was coming into this game with a .389 average, 9 RBIs. Bouncer to the plate. Most of this Viking lineup has a very good offensive production. Quite a few of them with multiple RBIs on the season. Team batting average is .281 coming into this game. So they do bat around very, very well. Here's a 3-0 delivery from Nikki. Inside. And then I'll be ball 4. Standing in now is Maddie. She takes outside for a ball. Nikki with the 1-0 delivery in there for a strike. Now let's see what she does with this 1-1 delivery. Kicks and deals. And that pitch looked decent, but just off the corner for a ball. It was a breaking pitch in the outside corner. Looked pretty good. Would have fooled me if I was the batter. The slider there on the 2-1 delivery is low. And now it's a 3-1 count. Nikki looking for a double play ball possibly here. The 3-1 is bounced to the plate, and that's going to be ball 4. And that's going to do it for Nikki tonight, as she will head to second base, and Tony will be the pitcher now. It's just an unfortunate turn of events. The weather definitely played a role here. Nikki in her first time pitching. Less than ideal, but she did a great job nonetheless. Had a lot of spin on her pitches and just really overall did all that she could. And let's see if Tony can pick her up here. We're going to take a timeout. And Tony's now ready. And here we go. Inside for ball 1. And Tony also is what you would consider. Yeah. Let's see, she throws a strike there on the 1-0 delivery. And Tony is not a natural pitcher. Her natural position is second base. In there for another strike, and she's got some great command starting out of the gate here. She has 3.2 innings pitched with a 15.27 ERA, but ERAs are inflated, as batter thought that hit her going inside. Cassidy thought she got hit, but it was just a ball. But ERAs are slightly inflated for both Jordan and Tony, because they only have Jordan being 8.2 innings pitched and Tony having only 3 innings pitched. So ERAs are just a bit inflated for both of them. Tony on the 2-2 delivery here, and it's bounced. Courtney tries at it, cannot get it. Shortstop throws it back to first, and it's a wild throw back to first. Gets past the first baseman, and 2 runs are going to score. And Cassidy moves up to second there on the ground ball. And that's going to make it 11-0. And standing in now is Bianca. And she starts out 0-1. This ball is lined. Courtney with a great job, and she throws it back to first, and it's a wild throw, and 2 runs are going to score off of it. She did a great job fielding the ground ball there at third base, but could not really get it back in. The elements playing a major factor there, I imagine. Tony with the 0 delivery now. And it's inside for a ball. And standing in now is Emma Courtney. And she lines this one in the center field. Brooke on her horse, and she's under it for the second out. Gets it in quickly also.
Hey, talk it up, Grease. Talk it up.
That's a great job out of Brooke. And with 2 outs, here's Rayna Cruz. In there for a strike right there. Tony so far doing a great job coming in and pitching. Her 0-1 delivery is just off the corner. And it's 1-1 now. Inside there, and it's going to be fouled off for a ball or a strike. What am I saying? It's a strike every time it's fouled off. Fouled off down the third baseline, though. Outside there by Tony for 2-2 now. Tony trying to get a feel for that rise ball there. And there it is again. A throwback to first base there as the runner took a very big lead there and had to dive on her way back. Now it's 3-2 here with 2 outs. Tony with a 3-2 delivery inside for a ball. Tony with a very quick windup. And a changeup in there for a strike. And a great job bouncing back after the walk there so far in this first pitch. Sending in is Rayna Cruz, and she grounds this one foul to the left side. As Courtney thought she had a chance at it. Now it's 0-2. Rayna awaiting the 0-2 delivery. Tony kicks and deals inside. And it's a ball. Tony with the 1-2. Inside again for a ball.
Come on, Joe.
Grounded to the left side and foul again. As the weather continues to get even worse for the sport that we love. Inside there, strike 3 called. And Tony records her first strikeout. And at the end of the top of the first inning, it's 13-0 Vikings. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. You are listening to Ohlone College Softball here on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. All right, and here we go in the home half of the first inning. Here is Brooke Anderson. Let's see if I can even get the stat sheet out. I can. My goodness, what a miracle. All right, Brooke Anderson coming in with a 286 average. She has an RBI recorded. On-base percentage of 375 and a slugging of 286. So great hitting numbers coming out of Brooke in tonight's game, and that pitch is well outside for a ball there. Anderson receiving signs from Coach Kylie over there at third base. And now the 1-0 delivery. In there for a strike. Doing the pitching for tonight is Shelby White for the Vikings. Anderson takes inside, and it's a strike. Now Anderson set up here for the outside corner, which has not been tried yet. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Shelby. Outside, and Anderson fouls it off. It looks like it's angling out of play, and it is. Anderson was ready for the outside trial. And here's BA once again. 1-2, awaits. Inside, and that's a ball. Good eye out of Brooke Anderson. Stone cold take. If it was me in the batter's box, I'd be packing my bags. And also packing some painkillers because I would have gotten jammed. Outside there for a 2-1, and now it's a 3-2. Now Anderson with the full count. Doing a great job battling so far. Battling back from a 1-2 to make it 3-2. Here's your 3-2 delivery from Shelby. The pitch. Outside, and that's a walk for Anderson. And here's Jordan Adami. Jordan's coming into today's game with the most at-bats of any Ohlone College player. And inside there for a strike, she takes the 0-0 delivery. However, she's batting 125, OBS 125, and as well as the slugging 125. So she's 125 across the board. Probably looking to increase those numbers here with this at-bat. And she bunts here. Anderson is going to make it to second. Adami almost beats out the throw, and she's thrown out at first. A great job on a suicide bunt there by Jordan. And here's Courtney Bowden.
Come on, Courtney.
Courtney is one of the more dangerous bats on this Ohlone roster. Both her and Anderson with the best averages. She's coming in with a 250, but an on-base percentage of 500 and a slugging of 500. She's doing a great job getting extra base hits and as well as getting on base in general. As she pops this one high into the infield, second baseman is under it for the out. And now there are 2 outs here in the inning. And here's Nicole Thornton. And here's Nikki. Batting 200 and 200 across the board for OBS and slugging. Anderson with a big lead there on the first pitch strike. Nikki awaiting the 0-1 delivery from Shelby. She kicks, she deals. Outside, and did she go? She went. She had something funny to say to the umpire. She said, "I already know I went." That was actually pretty funny. You got to love the good spirit out of these girls so far. The 0-2 delivery well outside for a ball. Now Nikki awaiting the 1-2. Strike 3 called. And that's going to do it for the first inning. Through 1, it's 13-0 Vikings. Taking a 30-second timeout. You are listening to Ohlone College Baseball on the Gaming Runner Productions YouTube channel. All right, here we go, you guys. The yo-yo delivery from Tony is a ball. And standing in now is... Can't quite see the number. Give me a minute here. Amelia. She takes the 1-0 delivery, and it's a ball again. It's 2-0 now. Now Tony gets a bouncer here into the play, and she throws it to first for a good out, and a great play out of Tony. Showing off great reaction skill and glove skill right there on that ground ball out. There's one out here in the top of the second inning. Sending in now is Abby Desa. Abby on the shorter side here for this West Valley squad. As she fouls this one back to the screen for an 0-1 count. This is definitely a player you probably do not want to let on the base pad. She looks like she has a lot of speed. And she lifts this one to center field, and a try out there by the left fielder, Ash, but she does not get it. It bounces right in front of her, and that's going to be a base hit. Single for Abby. And here's Sydney. Sydney lines this one to the ground and through the shortstop for another base hit. That's a first pitch base hit. That was a good try by Brianna right there over in the shortstop position. And here is Maddie now. Takes inside for a ball. She's in with one out here and two runners on in the top of the second inning. We're recording live from Ohlone College. On the ground, Courtney tries for it, but it takes a bad hop, and it gets past Courtney. No runners will advance home, though, as the bases will stay loaded with only one out. And here's Cassidy. Cassidy Alcazar. Tony with the pitch, and it's lined into left for a base hit, and it gets past Ash right over there in left. One run will score, and the score is now 14-0.
Mercy rule?
And this delivery's on the ground, throws to third for the force out and gets one out, but one run will score there. And now it's 15-0. So we'll update the score in a second here. Standing in now is Emma Courtney, and Emma takes for a ball on the first pitch here. This ball is lifted into right, and a try by the second baseman is going to fall. And that'll make it now 16-0. That was a very hard try there for Nikki. She was having to run and look back over her shoulder there to try and make the catch. It works in football, but it does not work in softball and baseball like that.
Freezing, bro. Make it break off.
This ball is on the ground here. And to the third baseman, Courtney, for the force out. And there you go. There's your third out. 16-0 is your score. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, and here we are as we return back. Tony Hernandez is standing in now. She has an on-base percentage of 400. However, a slugging of 400, but she has no on-base percentage and no average so far on the season. Looking to try and change that in today's game. She's down, her and her team are down 16-0 here in the early goings. And Coach Kylie saying, set the tone from her third base coaching position. As Tony takes inside there for a strike. And the count is 0-1. Crowd of about 20 people here at Ohlone College. Swing and a miss from Tony, and it was a hard swing and a miss. If she got a piece of that, she would have killed the ball. Now she stands back in, awaiting the 0-2 delivery from Shelby. The 0-2 is lined back to the screen. It actually hit a pole over here by the netting. How coincidentally awesome that was. And you gotta love the emotion coming from the Ohlone dugout. A lot of chanting for Tony as she swings at the inside pitch there, and it's just strike three. That's her first out of the inning.
Sure they're good, huh? Swing hard.
Here's Devin Stone.
Come on, Pooh.
Let's go, Dev!
She's in the squat tonight, laying down the signs. Devin takes inside and low for ball one, and a good eye right there on the first
Let's go,
pitch.
Devin!
Devin with zeros across the board in average slugging and on-base percentage. She lines this one foul to the right side. And now the count is 1-1. As Ohlone team batting average so far is 100. However, that number is slightly incorrect because the numbers from the Chabot game have not been fully recorded yet because technically the game is still going on. Shelby with the 1-1 swing and a miss. And that's what you call a healthy hack right there from Devin.
Right here, Dev!
She took a
Watch it hit the back.
very, very big hack at it. Shelby delivering the 1-2, and it's popped into the infield and out of play. And Devin stays alive for another pitch.
Now batting, number 23, Ashley Becknell.
And this pitch is lined into right field for a base hit. And a good piece of hitting out of Devin right there to get a single.
Hey, way to go with the pitch, Grace.
Now batting, number 23, Ashley Becknell.
And here's Ashley Becknell.
Come on, Ashley.
She has the Eye of the Tiger walk-up song,
I love it. Nothing better
which
than
is actually my second favorite walk-up song from these girls. My first favorite you'll hear in a couple of minutes.
Come on, girls.
And the 0-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Sure, it's good. Get out. Here we
On
go.
the outside corner right there. And Ashley, who is batting from the right side here, is one of many right-handed batters for this Ohlone College squad. Shelby with the 0-1, and pitch was thrown back to first base as Devin over there took a big lead, and she was safe coming back. Ash playing in left field wearing the number 23. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Way over your head, bud.
As all three of the pitches have been on the outside half of the corner. in the strike zone. May look to come back inside here with the 1-2, and that's definitely what you're looking for. It's definitely what you want to protect here with the 1-2 count. And there it is, inside, high and inside for the swing and a miss, strike 3.
Now batting, number 8, Ayana Reynoso.
And here's Ayana Reynoso with Mad Hatter by Avenged Sevenfold as her walk-up song. And that's the favorite. Shelby kicks and deals. The 0-1. And a steal attempt here, and she's in there. And a great job by Devin right there. She got a great lead and is now standing at second base with a stolen base. As the first pitch was too far inside for a ball.
Good eye. Go.
And here's Reynoso again, now waiting for the 1-2. And here's Shelby with the 1-0. And now it's a 2-0. And there's actually 2 outs, so my apologies. I didn't even fix that. There you go. Here's the 2-1, or the 2-0, and it's on the ground. Reynoso fouls it off. It was on the ground to the right side, down the first base line, and it just barely rolled out foul. Only with 1 hit and 3 errors to this point. With the runner in scoring position here. 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. Reynoso takes. And it was a great take out of her right there, as that actually fooled me. I thought it was a strike. Now here's the 3-1. Shelby kicks and deals. Inside, and it's a strike, and now it's a full count. Reynoso with zeros across the board for average on base percentage and slugging. However, she's walked once. Or rather, that was Tony who was walked once. She fouls this one off to the right side now.
Good job.
Out of play. And Reynoso stays alive. It was actually Tony who was walked once and not Reynoso. Reynoso looking to add to her hitting totals here. Maybe even get an RBI if she can find a corner out there in the outfield. Inside for a ball 4. And a great job out of her to get on base there. And here's Bree. She has a slugging of 333 and zeros for on-base percentage as well as average. Bree awaiting now the 0-0 delivery. In there for a strike, and that was a great pitch out of Shelby. That's Coach Marshall telling her, take a deep breath, you're good. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Inside for a strike, and Devin tries it at third, and is she out? Yes, she is. She tried to steal third and got caught. And so at the end of 2 here, it's 16-0 Vikings. We're going to take another 30-second timeout. You are listening to Ohlone College Softball on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. All right, and we are back now. Tony with the O delivery, and it's launched into center field. Anderson running back, and she is under and gets the out. There's your first out of the inning.
Let's not think about that.
As batting, that was Rayna Cruz, and here is Amelia now as the lineup card turns over again. And this ball is lined for a base hit. So first pitch swinging here, action from the Vikings. And what a throw from Brooke, a one hop back to the third baseman. Keeps the runner at second, and it's a double. And it looks like we have a switch here. We'll get a name here in a sec. All right, so coming in for Abby is going to be Jesse, who is batting at 500 with an on-base percentage of 553 and a slugging of 571. And she takes a first pitch ball from Devin. From Tony. Tony, here with the 1-0 delivery, has this launched on the ground, and that's a great play out of the Ohlone infield to get the second out of the inning. Runner moves up to third. And so far, 4 pitches thrown in this half of the inning. Tony. More first pitch swinging action coming from Sydney there. She fouls this one off, and now it's 0-1. So the Vikings coming out with ambush tactics here in the top of the third inning. And that ball bounces to the plate for a ball. Tony kicks and deals. Inside. Ball gets past Devin, however, no test from the runner at third base. This ball is launched into left field. Ash has a play on it, and she makes a great job. Gets a nice catch for the third out there. And a great job tracking it down by Ash. Heading into the bottom of the third inning, 16-0 is your score. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And standing in is Bree again. And she was the last batter in the previous inning, but Devin was thrown out trying to steal third. So now she gets a reprieve, a reset of the at-bat. And she was working on a good battle. She had a 2-2 count, if I remember correctly. Here she comes now. Awaits the 0-0 delivery from Shelby, who has pitched a great game so far. Strike right in there. And great movement there on that fastball. As Coach Kylie expresses how much she likes Breezy's hack there on that 0-0 delivery. And it was a very healthy hack. Shelby kicks and deals. Swing and a miss from Bree. That's the outside corner. And Ohlone's not really picking up that outside corner very well. It's an adjustment that these girls would probably like to make as the game progresses.
2 strikes ready.
It's an 0-2 count. Shelby kicking, now dealing. Very high up there for that rise ball. That's definitely a pitch you just do not want to even test. You just let it go. Take what the pitcher's giving you. Now Bree awaits the 1-2 from Shelby. In there for a strike 3. And now coming in is Brooke Anderson.
They changed pitcher. It's not showing.
And want to thank the gentleman in front of me, as actually Shelby is no longer pitching for the Vikings. And here's Brooke Anderson. Brooke takes a strike in there, as that was a good inside strike right there. Brooke Anderson now awaiting the 0-1 delivery. Takes that outside corner pitch. And Brooke, one of 3 base runners rather for this Ohlone College squad through 3 1/3 innings. Brooke tried to bunt across there, but that pitch was well outside, and she takes it for a ball. Showing some great discipline out there. Awaits the 2-1 delivery. Tries to bunt across again, but she takes. That ball was letter high, maybe even shoulder high. And now it's a 3-1 count. Brooke in the driver's seat here, probably looking for something to hit. As it looks like the wind has stopped, and hopefully the rain will stop. Outside for another walk.
Now batting, number 12, Jordan Adami.
And here's Jordan Adami, who against the opponents of Chabot College just a few weeks ago displayed not only great plate discipline, but also great bat-to-ball skills. She has a lot of great contact.
Hey, good pitches only, Jay. Here we go.
As she awaits the 0-0 delivery. The pitch. In there for a strike. And now the 0-1 to Jordan. Tries the suicide bunt there, but does not get the ball to the bat because it was too low. So it was a great take out of Jordan. And now she awaits her 1-2 delivery. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning here. A 1-1 count, and this ball is popped, and it lands just in front of the broadcaster. So we're not really too worried about that. We got umbrellas protecting us. It's better to land on our umbrellas than land in the infield.
I don't know. Yeah.
Here's the 1-2 delivery to Jordan. High, and Brooke Anderson on the wild pitch here is going to move up to second. And so Anderson putting herself in scoring position here, and it looks like we're getting a new ball from the Ohlone dugout. So we're going to wipe down some of the balls. It's what you call a rain game, everybody. It's what you call a rain game. It's actually a rarity in what I would consider 90% of softball and baseball fields. If it's raining, the game is automatically canceled. But the AstroTurf field here at Ohlone College allows us to play in the rain. And subsequently, any other weather that may come our way. Up here in the Ohlone College Hills. Weather is a phenomenon that you just do not understand, especially up in these hills. Jordan awaiting now the 2-2 delivery. She just fouled off her first 2-2 delivery, and this ball is bouncing to the plate. Anderson trying to third, and she makes it. And a great job out of Brooke Anderson to get to third base here. And here's your 3-2 count. As Jordan is looking for her first RBI of the season. Got to get a ball in play here in order to have a chance at that RBI. He's got a better chance than ever, though. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. And a great hack out of Jordan. And a great at-bat. Battling back from 1-2. And some great base running out of Brooke Anderson over there. And here's Courtney. Courtney, again, one of the more dangerous bats on this Ohlone roster. Could even be the most dangerous as she takes a ball in there. Thought it was a ball, but I didn't see the call from the umpire. So it was about letter high. And now the 1-0 delivery. Courtney watches a strike right in there at the knees. You gotta love the patience that Ohlone College is showing with these at-bats right now. Doing a great job working the count and waiting for a pitch to hit. Courtney lines this one to left field. Under it is the left fielder, and she's gonna make the out. And that's gonna do it here for the third inning. One runner left on for Ohlone College was Brooke Anderson at third base. The score is 16-0. We're heading into the fourth inning. You are listening to Ohlone College softball, not baseball, here on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. 30-second timeout. All right, and we are back now for the top of the 4th inning. Tony with the 0-0 delivery, and it's fouled back to the screen. Standing in now is Maddie Grissom, who has done a great job at the plate so far. She fouls off her 0-0. Her 0-0 pitch from Tony. Grissom awaits the 0-1, and it's a swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, be a wall. Let's go, Threes.
Tony now kicks and deals for the 0-2 delivery, and it bounces to the plate. Now it's 1-2. And so far, Tony doing an absolutely exquisite job as she throws the 1-2 delivery too high. She's doing an exquisite job there on the mound. And a curveball just missed there. Now it's 3-2. She missed twice with the curveball. She threw up a 0 in the last inning, only giving up 1 hit. As this ball is popped out to left field. Ash is under it. She tried it in foul territory, but she couldn't quite get it. So we'll reset, and now it's another 3-2 delivery. And Maddie Grissom making Tony earn it here. The 3-2, and it's lifted out to left field. Ash thinks she has a chance, and she misses it. It bounces off the fence. She gets it in quickly, though, and it's only a double for Maddie Grissom. As there's absolutely no wind pushing out. Just maybe even just a smidge of it every once in a while pushing out to left field. If it was a windy day, that probably could have been carried out. So that ball bounces to the plate there for a ball, and standing in now, of course, is number 19, Cassidy. Alcazar puts herself in a good hitter's count. It's 2-1. Tony kicks and deals. Inside for a strike. She's got her breaking stuff working pretty well so far. A lot of movement. Just got to get some location on it as she misses with a curveball. Now it's 3-1. Tony bounces it to the plate, and now that's a walk. And with 2 runners on, here's Bianca. Actually, that is not Bianca. I forgot. Pop to the left side of the infield, and that's a foul ball. This is Isabella, who is coming in for Bianca at the designated hitter spot. She fouls her 1-1 delivery, and her 1-0 delivery, and now it's 1-1. Tony with the 1-1 inside, and it hits her, and now the bases are loaded. As I think the majority concern is just that Tony is probably getting a little tired out there. She's pitched very well up till this point. Also is not what you would consider natural pitcher. Her natural position is at second base. That ball bounces to the plate, gets past Devin, but no runners advance there. And a good job on the recovery from Devin. Standing in now is Emma Courtney. Courtney can really put some good numbers on her ledger if she can find a gap here. Count is 2-0. Courtney on the ground. Nothing doing, though. Because I really quickly want to give a special 54th birthday message to my Aunt Marion. Happy birthday, Aunt Marion. And I would like to thank everybody who is listening thus far. This ball is on the ground, and it's going to go into center field. Anderson quickly getting the ball back in. And a very interesting turn of events here, as the runner going down the third base line was caught leaving early, and so now there's one out. And the ground ball RBI is no longer a thing. The score stays right where it is, 16-0. And now a bouncer to the plate. And Emma takes a ball. As I'm sorry, the count was actually reset there. So now it's 2-0. Emma on the ground to second, now to first, not in time, but the runner is out at second. Runners on the corners now with 2 outs, and a great job by the Ohlone infield to at least get one on that ground ball from Emma Courtney. Here's Rayna Cruz. She takes a strike on that 0-1 delivery. Tony with the curveball there, but does not quite hit the mark. Just off the corner there. It was a great pitch nonetheless. Tony has her 1-2 line into left, and a great play from Ash to get the final out.
Nice.
And as we head into the bottom of the 4th inning, the score is still 16-0. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And here's Nikki. She's standing in. as the leadoff batter here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. We're about midway point through this game, maybe even just past the midway point, as softball games only go up to 7 innings.
Go, choose.
And here we go. Of course, Nikki batting in the 4th hole in the lineup. So we have 4, 5, and 6 due up here for Ohlone College. The other 2 are Tony and Devin. So a good chance for Ohlone to try and push across some runs here, as that's a strike in there on the first pitch. So we're just about past an hour and 30 minutes of total game time. The time right now is 4:32 as that 0-1 delivery is swung on and missed. Now it's 0-2. 4:32 is the time currently here on March 3rd, 2022. Hour and 31 minutes and 15 seconds of total play time here in this game. And now here's your 0-2 delivery inside for a ball. Oh, whoa. The count is 12-2, everyone. No. My goodness. Now the 1-2 delivery. Kicks. Here's the deal. Well outside for a ball. Coach Kylie warning her to be aware of the inside pitch, and that's sound advice, if I do say so myself. The 2-2. Inside, and there you go.
Keep fighting. Here we go.
And a continuous fight from Nikki so far, as all of her at-bats have been like this, have been an absolute workout to try and get her out. And here we go. Here's your 2-2 delivery. The pitch. And it's popped. And it hits the screen. And Nikki stays alive now for another pitch. Again, the weather is just not your ideal baseball nor softball weather. However, if you're a fan of the team that plays in San Francisco, you're kind of used to this. Here's your 2-2 delivery, and it's popped into the infield, and a great play right there out of the shortstop. Cassidy Alcazar, she records the line out there. And here comes Tony. Another fun fact about Tony, she is the shortest of the Ohlone College roster. However, she is also the fastest, as both of those work in your favor. Now, anybody that likes to think that you're going to get outstrided by someone who's smaller than you, that's not, or I mean, someone that is taller than you, that is not correct, actually. You can put in more steps per yard than they can, which would automatically make you a lot faster. So short steps, people, always remember that, especially you sprinters out there. Short and quick steps will win you a race, especially in softball or baseball. Here's your 1-0 delivery. It's not 2-0. I'll change that in a second. It's high. It's actually 3-0. Okay. Scoreboard is having a bit of a malfunction. Here's your 3-0. Tony walks on 4 pitches. Great discipline out of her, as she has shown in the past to have great discipline constantly. And here's your left fielder, Ash. As it looks like
Come on, Dev. Hey,
Let's
good
go,
pitches, Ohlone,
Devin.
good pitches,
All right,
Ohlone.
sorry, it's Devin. My bad, not Ash. Devin awaits her 0-0 delivery. Strike.
Come on, Dev.
Here we go, Dev.
The 0-1. It's a strike. And Devin, who's done a great job in the squat so far defensively for Ohlone College, done a great job catching all afternoon. She fouls off that 0-2 delivery.
Come on, Book. Here we go.
Come on, Devin.
And Devin now awaiting her 0-2 delivery as the weather drops to 54 degrees. Feels like it's 47 because of the rain. This ball is
There you
bounced
go.
on the ground.
There you go.
And Tony is tagged out, but the throw back to first is dropped. And Devin will beat out the throw. The ball was ground to second base, so Tony really just had no time to react. And you got 2 outs now here in the inning. And now here is Ash, who's done a great job and has shown some great effort out in left field, tracking down balls even when they are angling out of play and look like they're going out of play. She still tries at them. Is doing a great job keeping honest. And Devin tries a steal here at second base, and it succeeds. So great job out of Devin, putting yourself in scoring position here. And it's your 0-1 count now. As Ash now in an RBI situation with a runner at second. Awaits the 1-0. In there for a strike. Ash taking her time here,
Come on, 2-3. Here we go.
awaiting her pitch. The one that she wants to do some damage with, batting from the right side. The 1-1. On the ground.
There you go.
Ash trying to beat it out here, and she almost beat it out as it's a ground out. And we are now through 4. Score is 60-0. Be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ohlone College Softball here on the Game Runner Production YouTube channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. All right, we are back, everybody. And I would like to say, if you're still listening thus far, I would like to thank you so much for listening. I am Rayna Cruz, your play-by-play broadcast announcer and your color analyst and your only analyst. If there are any Ohlone College students that are looking to become a broadcaster, we are definitely opening up to the possibility of having a color analyst. If you would like, please go into the description of this video and type out an email to the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel email, which is listed below. And the first at bat here is a first pitch hit batter, as the batter was Rayna Cruz. As it really did not look like a hitter, but oh well. And Alicia Clincy is coming in now for Emilia. And now here's your 0-0 with the runner at first. And it's a ball. If you are a color analyst who's looking to be a part of this, please title your email with the subject title of color analyst position. You can email me or Chris Warden. And Tony now down 2-0. And she throws a strike right in there. And the runner left early at first base, so now there's one out, and I think it might have been intentional. So we got one out here. Ball is popped just out of play and lands in a tree adjacent to my left. All right, here's your 2-1, and it's too low right there. Now it's a 3-1 count. And Stoney has some great looping, breaking stuff. A nice curveball and a nice changeup. There's the curveball again, and it hit the mark. And wow, nice job right there off the corner. And now it's a 3-2 count with one out. Tony looking for the strikeout. And it bounces to the plate. So there's a walk. As we have a Facebook Live audience of 7 people. I'd like to thank you all for joining us on Facebook Live. And thank you all for clicking onto this video if you are currently watching it. First pitch is fouled off to the left side for a strike. And we've got another double switch here. And Jessie is the hitter. The pitch. She lines it, and it is caught. And a throwback to first base is well over the head of Jordan. However, she does get a nice recovery. And a great job right there out of Brianna to get that jumping catch right there. Is that definitely what had extra bases written all over it, angling to the gap. Bree timed her jump perfectly and made a really nice catch there. And now with 2 outs, here is the first pitch, and it's a strike, a swinging strike right there. The batter is number 11, and she fouls this one back to the screen, and then so too. And Tony has done an absolutely exquisite job pitching so far today. Throwing up 2 zeros in the previous 2 innings. Looking to try and throw up another one here as this ball is fouled off to the right side. She's ahead in the count here, 0-2 with 2 outs. now your 0-2 try is fouled off again, this time back to the screen. And now the 0-2 again from Tony, and this bounces to the plate. And it's a 1-2. And if I'm Tony right now, I'm probably thinking, oh my goodness, I'm so close. And this ball is popped out to center field. Anderson under it, and that's your third out. Now Tony throwing up 3-0 so far after coming in the second, or rather in the first inning. And heading into the bottom of the fifth inning, it is still 16-0. Vikings lead. 30-second timeout. All right, here we are in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Jules Bullis is in now. And Jules had what I presume to be a bloody nose during pregame warm-ups. That's the elevation and the cold working against you right there. And here we go. Jules with her first at-bat of the game. Takes on the outside corner for a ball. And against Chabot College, Jules had displayed a really good ability to work at bats and work the count very, very well. As she pops this one out of play to the left side, and it bounces all the way out to our little hut over there, and it's now going out to the entrance steps to the baseball field. Your 1-1 delivery in there, and it is fouled off also to the left side. That one angling for the parking lot. Maybe it's trying to steal a car and get out of here. It's cold. Yeah, these balls, it's so cold, the softballs don't even want to be out here. Because, of course, it's a very cold day today. The count is now 1-2 after 2 fouls from Jules. Jules looking for something to hit here. Target set inside. The pitch definitely inside right there for a ball. I would like to express my thanks to both Athletic Director Chris Warden and, of course, Coach Julie for allowing me to come here and record today's game. Hopefully soon we can iron out the network issues so I can broadcast this game for you people. Network issues are just very, very difficult to deal with. So bear with us. We'll be having live broadcasts very soon. 2-2 delivery was inside, and here comes the 3-2 delivery now to Jules. Swing and a miss from Jules, and she strikes out. now with one out. And here's Bree. Or Breezy, as she likes to be called. Sporting the number 10. Playing out in the shortstop position. This Coach Julie says, let's go out there and have some fun, and I agree. Ball in the outside corner there for a ball. What would a ball be in the outside corner for? I don't know, a ball. Oh my goodness. Your 1-0 delivery. Kicking, now dealing. In there for a strike as Breezy wanted it, and she swung hard at it. On deck is Brooke Anderson, as the lineup card will turn over for, I believe, a 4th time in this game. Breezy waits for the 1-1, and it is low. Maybe about shin high there on that pitch, and it's a 2-1 count now. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning here at Ohlone College. This ball is popped, and it's going to go right over our heads and land in a bunch of bushes. And now the count is 2-2. Breezy trying to look for a gap here, or any possible way to get on base on this 2-2 count. Pops this one out to left field, and it is carrying, and it is caught by the left fielder. And a great run down by the left fielder. And here's Anderson with 2 outs. Brooke Anderson so far doing a great job getting on base and also running the bases. Made it to third base on her previous attempt. She got a walk and then stole 2 bases as she takes the 0-0 delivery there for a strike. On deck is Jordan for the Renegades. Brooke awaits the 0-1 delivery, swings and a miss. And now it's 0-2.
Come on, once. Here we go.
Come on, Brooke.
Ohlone College thus far with only 1 hit. Anderson. Inside there, and it almost hit her as she whipped back very aggressively, trying to get out of the way of that pitch. And it's inside for a ball, of course. So that almost nipped her right on the shoulder. Those are one of those pitches that just makes you throw everything out of the way. She pops this one to the shortstop, and it is a line out. And through 5, the score is still 16-0. Heading into the 6th inning. Don't go anywhere. We still got plenty of action for you. All right, everybody, the game is going to be called here in the 5th inning, as the Renegades cannot shake their 3-game skid, and then now goes to a 4-game skid. The Vikings now riding an impressive 5-game winning streak, as they win tonight by a score of 16-0. Give me a moment here to pull up both teams' schedules and let you know what's going to be happening next for both teams. Let me get their schedules. Oh goodness, I forgot to mute. All right, so for the next game for the Ohlone College Renegades, it's going to happen at Sequoias, and they're having actually 2 games there. One of them is going to be considered a neutral site home game, and it's going to be against Bakersfield College. That's happening on Saturday the 5th. There will not be any production for that, however, because I personally cannot travel with the team at this current moment in time. And for the West Valley Vikings, they're going to go to Layson on the 5th, and also they're going to play Layson, rather, and also play Fresno on the 5th. Thank you all so much for watching today's game and listening. If you sticked around for the entire time, please let me know by leaving a comment, hashtag full watch time. And for more Ohlone College softball, keep it here at the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. Thank you all so much again for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We will be back with more Ohlone College softball action as well as baseball action, and hopefully plenty of more sports to come in the future. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you.